Oh, 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 the right stuff. Why do I have New Kids on the Block? Is that it? Why is that in my head right now? Like, where did that just come from? I don't know. I think Laura needs a baba. I think so. I think she needs several babas. And maybe a little bippy and a little blankie for her big babyhood. Wah. I think you're right, Capone. Anyway, happy belated Thanksgiving. I'm lighting up my little candle here because, candles and crime. No, just kidding. Candles and living, they just go hand in hand. Ow, motherfucker, I just burnt myself. Ow, 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 ow. I will wait for a few more people to get in here. Oh, fuck me. That's hot. I need to get one of those like gooseneck candles. I don't know why I don't own. I mean, candles, lighters. Hello, hello, hey. I hope everybody had a fan-fucking-tastic weekend. Thanksgiving. I hope you all ate tons of turkey if that's your thing. Um, we had a quiet Thanksgiving, and then we went away. We went to Rhode Island, so just for a day. It took us 3.5 hours to get to Rhode Island the other day in the morning. No traffic. It was wonderful. I slept through pretty much the whole ride, and then it took us 7.5 hours to get home, which is just absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd. So I'm not a big turkey fan. I saw a clip of JD Vance, who I can't stand, but that's beside the point. I think that's like the only thing I've ever agreed with that he has said. Well, not the only thing, because I think he called Trump like something, but let's not get into that. I think he said, like, basically nobody really likes turkey. Like, when the fuck besides Thanksgiving are you not making turkey? And I was like, all right, I totally agree. We don't ever have turkey here. I didn't really have it growing up too often because, my mom didn't really care for it. My brother didn't care for it. My dad didn't care for it. And most of the time we spent Thanksgiving home because I had such a big family that, we just couldn't like fit everybody at a table together. Like when we had family gatherings, it was like pretty much a free for all when we ate. It was like every man for himself. You sit where you can. If you had to sit on the toilet and eat, that's where you were sitting. Just joking. Nobody sat at the toilet, but I'm just saying. Like you just like found a spot, got a plate, and fucking ate wherever you were. Because we could not fit everybody at the table. There's too many people. So, usually typically Thanksgiving was spent like just like home. Sometimes my mom would have like one of her siblings over or something so the kids could hang out, but uh most of the time it was just me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. It was like the only holiday we ever spent like alone. It was whatever, too many people. What the fuck was that? I just felt like something passed by my foot. Anyway, all right, let's after my fucking 7.5 hour excursion yesterday, home in the rain. It was horrible drive. I come home, I'm checking in on Discord. How's everybody doing? Blah, 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 blah. And I see Laura was live. And I'm like, oh, let me click this in. Let me click it in. I made turkey for my dogs because I made their food. Oh, that's actually cool. I'm not, turkey just like, it never fucking tastes good, dude. Never. Thank you, Jet Setter. I appreciate that. Um, I see, yeah, Laura's live, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. I swear to God, I know, like I probably always say this, but I couldn't like. I was just like after 7 hours in the car, I was like, ugh, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna do this to myself. But I did see a clip that Alicia shared this morning from the live. I'm not playing her whole live. It's 3 hours long. And then I heard after I got off, she was like talking after I stopped watching because I was just like, dude, I just like, when you just don't have the energy for something. I was just like, I just don't. I was like, I don't have the attention span right now. I don't have the energy to listen to fucking Laura. So I turned her off, and then, she was, apparently I heard she was like talking about me. And I'm like, see, this is the problem, right? I have not been live for how many fucking days now. And she does this shit all the time. She does it all the fucking time, dude. All the time. She'll just, it's poor Laura the victim. I just put out a video. You guys could go watch it after this or now or whenever you want. Save it for later. Gave a little history lesson, of Laura's business, because apparently in this clip I saw this morning, she's blaming me again for, her business failing. And dude, I mean, just fucking look at this shit, bro. And you're gonna tell me this is my fault? My fucking fault. Hold on a second. That's wrong button. Let's go to this one. What do you call it? All right, hold on a second. Tell me that this is my fucking fault, please. Now, let me just say something. Besides the point that right now, okay, trying in 2025 to be a fucking candle maker is like, it's like nearly impossible, dude. There's so much competition. The market's oversaturated already. Okay, you're trying to blame me for the reason that you're fucking failing. Your business isn't doing well, Laura. Come on, dude. No, nobody in my chat was ever gonna buy one of your fucking candles. Okay, first of all. Second of all, I never touched, unless you watched my live and stayed the whole time, I never fucking like said, oh, here, let me put Laura's fucking business name in my title so everybody knows to come here and watch this, okay, and see how horrible the candles are. But most of my criticism was like, I felt a lot of it was constructive. Some of it I just, yes, was criticism, just straight up criticism. But like, again, if you own a business, just like any other business, people fucking, criticize any company out there. I had a right to do that. But I also saw that Laura, did make some improvements. But like right here, you could just look at this little backdrop and you want to advertise your business, why wouldn't you put your best stuff on this? That's your best stuff. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. Why is this opening? Maybe this is your best. This is what you got. But like, it's just bad, dude. This is just like everything else. It just looks poorly fucking slapped together with, hey, Anita, you know what I'm saying? With no care or fucking, thought. It's fucking bad, dude. It's just fucking bad. It's just fucking bad. So, yeah, but it's my fault, Laura, because what? I pointed out the fucking obvious that, there's no such thing as a green waffle. Like what? What did I do to ruin your fucking business? But the day before that, literally the day before, I think it was. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I guess it was the day before. And by the way, I think Laura must have, like, cashed the fuck in on, like, somebody's pink fucking wardrobe from, like, 2003. It's like, wow. All I'm gonna say is how many people tried to hand these two people money when they were fucking standing on the streets over here. Like, oh, sorry, you're not homeless? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, here, take my $5 anyway. What is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I probably look homeless right now, too. I'm not gonna lie. I do look a little fucking homeless right now. But yeah. I'm not in Vegas. I do look a little fucking homeless as we speak. All right, and my fucking shit's a mess back here, but I mean, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not out on the fucking streets in Vegas or wherever the fuck you are this weekend, Laura. Good Lord. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera off because I look like a fucking disaster. I look like I was sitting in a car for 7 hours. That's what I look like last night. All right, let me turn this off. All right. See, dude, at least I'm fucking realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right. I don't know where this starts. I don't know where she starts talking shit. So, I will try to find it because I do not have the time to play all this. I gotta get my Christmas tree up at some point. And I have to go to the post office and ship out an order. Yeah. But I'll try to find it if my internet loads up. What's going on here? Stop. All right, hold on. I'm with it this morning. I was trying to minimize your YouTube window. What happened? I know she needs a Baba blankie, and I heard a blunt. She needs a lot. She needs a lot of fucking help, dude. All right, I'm gonna go. I do remember her reading something. Wait a second. I remember her reading a fucking, oh my God, I probably should look this. Oh, all right. She was reading something about Ryan Upchurch when I popped in. And then she went to that. So I think it might be somewhere around here. This is where I started watching. Well, I started watching at the tail end of her talking about Ryan Upchurch, so let's go back a little bit. I don't know what this even
And
is.
yeah, I was on drugs at the time.
Let
Sorry.
me know if you guys could hear this. Now, dude, I keep getting all this 9/11 shit in my algorithm. It's so weird. And I was watching, on the way home yesterday by like hour 6. It was so funny. My husband drove the whole fucking way in the rain. I felt bad for him because like that's a long drive, and in the rain it's even worse. And it was starting to get dark. And he does this like he's done it quite a few times. It's pretty funny. Like he drives the whole fucking way, and then like we get on Long Island, and we're literally like a half hour away from our house, and he's like, you want to drive?" And I'm like, "Dude, like seriously, you could have asked me to drive like I don't know 2 hours ago, but he just like the last half hour, he's just like, I can't do it anymore. You need to drive." So, but he always gets us home safe. So, but yeah, so I drove the last half hour. But anyway, before that, I was listening to some of these 9/11 survivor stories, right? And I was thinking in my head, this is like just a side note here, you know, I don't know why this popped into my head. I guess because I listened to a few of these like stories, yesterday, and I was thinking in my head, so many of the people when they were in the building, like the majority of survivor stories that you hear, they had no fucking idea what happened. Like they didn't know what happened outside. They just know that they were in the building, they felt the building shake, right? Or whatever, the fires, or they heard an explosion or whatever. But they didn't know what happened. Like they didn't know that a plane hit the fucking building, like a real plane. And not like a fake one would, but you know what I'm saying, like a real like jetliner, like not like a fucking Cessna. And so all of a sudden, and I thought to myself, man, what if 9/11 happened like closer to more modern times, right? After the advent of the fucking iPhone, would that have saved more people's lives? Because a lot of people stayed in their buildings because they didn't know what happened. And they're like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And they made these excuses for themselves. And that's how a lot of people ended up, unfortunately not making it, because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what happened, and they didn't know what to do. And so they ended up staying in their office buildings, not escaping. Now, obviously, there was other factors that came into place. The first tower, I mean, all stair access, was cut off from anybody above the impact zone. So you couldn't even get out if you wanted to. Well, I mean, that kind of went for both towers, but in the second tower that was hit, which I believe was the South Tower, that one, when that one was hit, there was one staircase that was accessible, and people were able to go down that staircase. But I'm just saying, like, some of the other people that were on the lower floors that decided, I'm just going to stay, wait for help. And they ended up, unfortunately dying. And I'm like, I wonder how it would have panned out in, the more modern world where people have phones and like access to Twitter. And I do remember that day the phones weren't working. I don't know if that was everywhere, but I know in New York, like you could not fucking make a phone call, and it was very scary. I probably had like a fucking, I don't know, some shitty flip phone back then, but I do remember like not being able to make any fucking phone calls for like almost an entire day on my cell phone. Like I remember I stopped at my boyfriend's house on the way home from school. I was in college, and I couldn't even like call him. I just stopped there. So it was really scary, dude. You could make phones on calls on a landline, but not on a cell phone. But anyway, I don't know. I just don't ask me why I just thought of that. I was just thinking of, you know, I see these videos are now popping up, so many of them. And dude, and I said to my husband yesterday, I go, dude, I don't like. I watch this live on TV, and it's so crazy because no matter how many fucking times you watch this footage and you see those planes going into the building, like it's almost like seeing it for the first time over and over again. Like it is just as horrifying the first time as it is the millionth time you've seen it. It's just like I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing that and not being like my heart skips a beat when I see that plane go in. Like I'm just like like I feel like I like somebody sucked the air out of my body. Every time I see that footage, it's just it's so fucking crazy, dude. Like, you look back on it now 20 something years later, and you're just like, that was fucking real, dude. Like that was not a fucking movie. Like when we grew up before that, heard all these the D-Day bombing, and you try to picture these things happening in your head, and you're just like, I don't, you can't even like compute what something like that would even look like in real life. And we watched it, dude. We watched it fucking unfold. I mean, the most sobering experience was me going down in November that year to to the site, dude, fucking first of all, just not seeing those buildings there. I mean, I don't know what it was. I think it was for everybody that if you saw the New York City skyline, your eyes just magnetically just went to those buildings because they were so big. There was two of them, and downtown the buildings aren't as tall, so like they really stand out. Whereas uptown, you know, where the Empire State Building is, there's a lot more, you know, taller buildings there. So the Empire State Building kind of gets lost, and especially now. But like the south, you know, the southern part of the city, downtown is pretty much like smaller buildings. So those towers just really stood out, and you could see them from so many different places. You know, like for me, it was like the mark of like, oh, I knew I was almost at my grandparents' house in Brooklyn because there's the fucking Twin Towers, you know, on the Belt Parkway. As soon as I saw them, I knew it was only a couple more minutes in the car and we were at my grandparents' house. So, because they lived in like southern Brooklyn. Oh, not southern, but they were north of the Belt Parkway, but south of the expressway. So, if you come from Long Island, you probably know what the fuck I mean. But anyway, it's when I went down to that site, dude, just driving into the city the first time and not seeing the buildings there was just like what? Like it you couldn't even like comprehend it. They've been there my whole life, you know. And they weren't that old, the buildings. Like my parents remember the buildings not being there, then being there, then, you know, not being there. But anyway, going down to the site, dude, and just seeing the sheer volume of photos on that were posted all over the fucking place of people who were missing their loved ones, and all the like memorials and the flowers and the stuffed animals and the candles and the dude, wow. Just you don't even, I don't know. I'm glad I went at that time because like you never will be able to like really see that again. Like the news footage doesn't really do it justice. Going there and actually seeing these people standing out there still wondering where their fucking loved ones were in November. It was the beginning of November when I went, and you know, so you're talking about a month and a half later, and oh my god, it was such a like sad, somber experience of just going down there and just silence, dude. It was so quiet downtown. And it was like that for such a long time. You know, you go downtown and it's just like you feel like you're in a different world. Like it's like, am I back on Long Island? It's so quiet, you know? It's fucking crazy, dude. It's just absolutely fucking crazy. So crazy. Just watching that shit. It never will get I'll never get used to seeing that. But looking back on it now, I'm like, I cannot believe that this fucking happened, dude, in our world, and we lived to see it, and just all those people having to jump and lose their lives. It's so fucking sad, dude. Oh my god, man. It's just like it's so sad. It's such a fucking crazy thing that happened in our world and changed everything. You know, it just changed our entire like. You know, it makes me sad to think that my son will never know what the fucking life what life was like before that happened. No, you know, he'll never understand what life was like before 9/11. It was completely fucking different. Have you been to the Flight 93 Memorial? Is that the one out in like Pennsylvania? I've passed it before. I've been close to it, but I actually haven't been on like the grounds. No. But I've been to the, the World Trade Center site several times. So, hey, Purple Rain. Oh, your brother passed 5 weeks after 9/11. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And then, dude, on Long Island, just seeing all the firefighter funerals afterwards. I mean, every fucking week, everywhere you went, it was just, nonstop. It was sad. A lot of the NYPD and FDNY live here on Long Island, and so they would volunteer out here. I mean, some of these people are just fucking amazing. Like, I'm listening to some of these stories, and I'm like, dude, like this one guy's story I was listening to yesterday, he was like, what did he do? He was an accountant, I'm sorry, worked in the trade center, but also was a volunteer fireman. And all the firefighters out here on Long Island are volunteer. And I'm like, even those people who just do that, that's like so amazing, that they take their time out of their like days to go train and do all this just to help other people. It like makes me feel like I'm not doing enough with my life. Like I was really listening to this shit yesterday. I was like, I gotta like do something with purpose in life before I die. Something. I mean, these people, some of their stories are just incredible, really, and inspirational too at the same time. Because I'm like, I'm lucky, yeah, I've been through shit and I've had horrible things happen in my life, in my personal life, but I'm still here and have time to like make a difference and do something, and I need to like figure that out. All right. Anyway, speaking of, you know, yeah, Zizi, I'm sorry. That's terrible to go through that. The whole country went through it. You know what I'm saying? The whole entire country went through fucking this trauma, dude. I mean, it was trauma. It was trauma for sure. We're not supposed to see this shit. It's not supposed to happen in New York, and oh my god, it's just fucking terrible. All right, so I'm gonna have to awkwardly segue back into the whole point of this. Sorry, Laura, bitching. Um, sorry, I got a little off track there as usual, but never forget. I never forget. So, 9/11, I'll never forget it. Can you believe the crabbler is trying to get people to believe she's delusional? I don't know because I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I did catch part of this, I think, last night, and then I had to turn her off. I was just like, dude, I can't even fucking deal with her. So
Sorry.
let me just try to find the spot that I was looking for.
Uh,
That's definitely not what I was looking for.
oh my God, the penny motion.
I don't remember where I left
How
off.
the fuck are you?
All right, I do remember she's talking about. Oh, let me just give you a brief. Hold on a second. I gotta get my dog back in. He's pain in the ass. Hold on. All right. She was reading through. I don't know. I'm gonna assume because I didn't listen to the whole thing, so I'm gonna assume that Kylie Rodney's family has some type of lawsuit going against, this fucking douchebag, upchurch douchebag. And I remember this shit. He was like trying to say that it was like a hoax and it didn't really happen like some of these idiots do at 9/11. They're like, yeah, it's a hoax. Okay. Really? Tell that to the fucking like 3,000 people who lost their lives and the families that are grieving and the children that don't have their fathers anymore. Tell them it was a fucking hoax. Tell the millions of New Yorkers who fucking know what those buildings stood there forever and watched it fucking crumble down to the ground. Give me a break. It was a hoax. It's like, what? But, yeah. So basically he was trying to convince, I guess, people on his platform that it was some type of hoax or something, and I don't know. I guess they have some type of like lawsuit against them. And like Laura's sitting there like, huh, this is ridiculous. And look, some of these lawsuits, like right now, I heard that some of the families from the Idaho 4, they're suing the Washington State University, and I'm like, I don't know, is that really worth your time? Like, yes, there was warning signs about Brian Koberger. He was a very strange character. He was creeping people out. He was making people feel uncomfortable. But like, I don't feel like the university is responsible for that, because how would they know that we're not living in what was that movie Tom Cruise was in, fucking Minority Report. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know the guy. Creepy's one thing. I've been creeped out by a lot of people, but they're not murderers. At least I don't know if they are. I don't think they are. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would they know? Even though he was creepy, I'm sure a lot of creepy people went through their doors. I hate to say it, but a lot of times, like, some nerdy kids like that could be creepy. Like, they're socially awkward. A lot of people who are, of high intelligence are not very socially like aware. Like, they're not very good at socially. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people could come off creepy and freak people out. That doesn't mean that they, know he's going to be, what he's going to do. I don't know. I think the lawsuit's a little crazy, but I feel bad for the families too, because I'm like, you know what? They never got a trial. They never got the answers that they needed. And so I understand, like, they just want to get some type of closure maybe on this situation. But anyway, this guy, okay, had people harassing the family and all this other shit, okay, saying that this was a hoax and whatnot. And I'm like, Laura, you can't even take, like, you're always threatening you're going to sue people, this, that, and the other thing. Like, people like myself, people like Laura, we put ourselves out here on a public platform And, you know, I do expect obvious criticism because, like, why would I put myself out here and not expect that, you know? Then again, there is a lot of people that put themselves out on the internet and they, like, seem to think that, like, nobody should fucking criticize them ever. And I just find that crazy. But, like, these people did not ask for this situation. They were literally, like, thrust into, like, the spotlight, okay? They're not internet people. And Laura's like, oh, they're not really scared. They're not really scared. Well, Laura, first of all, how do you know that? Second of all, when you have a bunch of lunatics from the internet, you know, coming after you that you don't know, and you're not like an internet person, you're not involved in YouTube drama, it can be very scary. Even when you're in the drama and shit, it's scary. When you don't know, when these faceless fucking accounts are attacking you, you don't know who's behind them. You know, you get shit mailed to your house, like, you don't know. So, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, shut the fuck up, dude. She has no empathy. Just none. For anybody. Ever. But that was what this was that I was listening to. Then for some reason she gets into the CPS shit, which again, shut the fuck up about this shit, Laura, and stop acting like you're the victim of what you fucking did. Find your chi, Liana.
Who's that?
Alright, I can't listen to her playing this shit, so I'm trying to find where she started talking about this. If anybody has like a timestamp or knows, let me know.
I'm a fucking moron. Hold on.
No, you are a moron. You got that right. I don't remember.
She was on all day.
Don't know where I started listening.
She was on over 6 hours today. The fuck don't these people have...
I'm green. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. I just saw that cat thing. I feel like it was around this thing. Yes. Okay. All right. Good dude, I just accidentally. I remember seeing this cat thing last night. So hold on. She was reading this. Okay,
Lives?
It has to be in here somewhere. It was when she started playing this thing. Let me go to this. Oh, wait. She got it.
Revenge CPS caller.
Okay. Let me rewind it. It was right at the start of this.
I don't know who this creator is. I feel great, Bedwolf. I don't know who this creator is. Someone said it was...
Yeah, she won't stop talking about it. Member for 20 months. Thank you, Muffin Mouse. I appreciate that. Yeah, right. She won't shut the fuck up about it, dude. She will not shut the fuck up about it. I haven't been live. This is what kills me, right? She wants everybody to shut up, stop talking about her. And then when you do, when you're not on here for like 2 weeks, she brings everything up again. So now, all right, you just gave me fucking all the rights to talk about it. Hey, Mercedes girl.
Deets, who knows? Don't care. Once I saw the title, I said, all right, here we go. So you guys can't... Oh, yeah, you can see it. Another revenge CPS caller. I cannot tell you how much that burnt me. The situation.
It burnt her.
It
burnt her. First of all, this isn't even about her. It's not even fucking about her, but it burnt her. But listen to what she says here.
Want to run their mouth and think they know the situation and put something in like another revenge CPS caller. My call was not for revenge.
What? Like, Laura, are you fucking kidding me? Your call, you have said on here the words out of your own fucking barracuda mouth are, I needed her to shut the fuck up about me. Okay? So what other fucking reason did you do it then? So now it's not because of revenge, right? Do you know what revenge is? Because wanting to shut somebody up, right, is revenge, Laura. Wanting to shut somebody up for talking about you is fucking revenge. That's the exact fucking definition of what it is. But now it's not revenge. Okay. Just shut the fuck up about this shit. Seriously, do yourself a fucking favor and stop bringing attention to it. Because you bring more attention to it. Because I don't even know who the fuck this is with the cat. I feel like I've seen the thing before, but I don't know who it is. I forgot. But, like, if you didn't bring attention to it, most people probably wouldn't fucking know who you were even talking about, they were talking about, or probably wouldn't have even seen this video. I don't even know. How many subscribers does this person have? You keep bringing the fucking attention to it.
This was not... Poor MM is a victim of Big Bad Laura. No, that's not what it is. And it never was. But somehow that
Laura, you made my family a victim, that's for sure. Bruh, I cannot with this fucking asshole. Just shut your fucking mouth about this shit. For real. People are saying that account is Deets, but I don't think it is. Why would Deets need to make this account though? It doesn't even make sense.
that's what seemed to be going around. And that's why everybody thinks she's such a victim to me. No, that is not what fucking happened at all.
So what happened, Laura? Tell us what happened. But she's not gonna do that.
Tommy, I've done that. I'm telling you, me saying that they're all a bunch of lowlifes, it killed half my live show. And
So Laura thinks, here we go again, just blaming other people, right? It's because listen to what she says here. Sorry, you guys know the drill. I gotta speed her up. She's too fucking slow.
people that
Hey, Brantley.
were in here are no longer coming in here, all because I said I can't stand any of them. Like, I can watch Clue, but I just think they're all lowlifes, period.
She thinks that's why nobody is coming in her fucking chat, dude. She really thinks that. Because she called people low lives. She's like, that's why nobody's coming in here. It's not because of me or my personality or the fact that I lie constantly and contradict myself constantly and can't fucking pick a fucking anything and stand on it. It's because I, said that they were low lives. It's not me. Hold on. I have to let this dog back out. I'm going to kill him. I'm sorry. I apologize. He's whining. What? I need to get a doggy door of some type. But those things freak me out because I'm like, I don't want other animals coming in my house. All right, back to this. Yeah, coming
And they are.
of low lives. By the way, like, how was her fucking Vegas trip? Like, like, you just, dude, I don't know. When I come back from like a vacation like that, where you're just like enjoying life, like, I would be like refreshed. Like, none of this shit's bothering me. No, Laura just comes back. This is right back into the bullshit, being a victim.
I mean, that's not a secret, but I guess, if you say that, you're going to kill your audience, but that's okay. I'm still me.
Yeah, it would have to be a big doggy door.
But I can't stand this community anymore. It's just gone to such shit. And people are lying, and I don't care about grifting so much, but people are lying.
Now she doesn't care about grifting. Bro, you can't make this shit up. Like, what?
Fucking.
Oh, I knew she was gonna fucking complain about the price of everything. I mean, that went without saying. Did she seriously post a Christmas list? Please tell me she didn't.
They're fake and they're phony, and everybody thinks they're morally correct, and all they're doing is fucking, stating that someone else is doing exactly what they're doing, and that's all they keep doing.
You mean like what you're doing? Like, why do you keep watching them though? Just like stop watching them, right? If you don't like somebody, don't watch them.
This one is so bad.
Yeah, she has to be okay with grifting right now because yeah, she just did it to get she should join the Turtle Boy community. She really should. Yeah.
Bad because
I wish Turtle Boy would fucking discover Laura. Like he could make a whole fucking channel about her.
She's doing this and this. It's like, I'll give you an example. There are some clip channels. I'm going to call this one out. Call it as I see it. JP, what the fuck are you over supporting Britney for?
What the fuck?
You guys always had such a problem with liars and grifters and everything else, but now you're over there supporting her? Are you fucking serious? The bitch just robbed $8,000 from her fucking subscribers. She lies all the fucking time. And y'all sitting there like, oh, let's support her just because you hate fucking Queen Bee so
I like when people say they come here to get away from life.
much. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm reading Bad Wolf's comment.
And it's like, everybody's like picking a side. Like, you have to pick this side or that side. I tried staying in the middle. I tried being like, here's a place where you don't have to pick a side. And you know what? Somehow they still pick sides.
No. Not what happened, Laura. You were sitting there defending Britney to like kingdom come, okay? And then when she didn't fucking give you the gratitude that you felt like you deserved, you flipped over to the other side. Let's just be honest. When you didn't get the fucking thank yous and the fucking ass pats from her that you wanted, thusly taking, people from her audience, you just flipped on the other side and figured, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Let's be honest.
So I'll stick with my 50 fucking people that don't want to pick a damn side and are free to chat and get acknowledged and don't have to pay to get acknowledged. You
Oh
would
my
think this would
God.
be a good thing. Not around here. Around here, treat subs like shit and they all come running. Rob your subs, they all come running.
Oh my God. Laura, shut
Take
up.
advantage of your subs, they all come running.
That's you, dude. You're explaining yourself, Laura. You're explaining yourself. You're missing one part, though. Those people, all of them, have way better personalities than you have.
Grift and lie and
They could lie and rob people, but they like personalities are still somewhat like likable. Like yours is just completely like just not likable at all.
ignore them and they all come running. It makes fucking no sense at all. No sense.
Dude, she's so fucking mad, bro. Like just like stop watching these people and like, you know, find something else to do, bro. Wait your time. Laura made a business move. She flipped on Brittany and then when she started trashing her, the people started coming back to her because they hate Brittany. It's not about defending Brittany. It's defending the targeted harassment. Shauna, I wish I knew. I really do.
I don't know, Sly, something. But all these people run their mouth about being so righteous, and yet here they are in Brittany's chat. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Who
I don't
says
feel
they're righteous, though? Like, I've never heard Call It As I See It saying that they're so righteous. I've never heard JP saying that she's so righteous. Where are you hearing this?
bad for a bad wolf.
I've never heard anybody actually saying that, ever.
She's a fucking scammer and a liar. Total scammer and a liar.
Like yourself.
So,
Haha, Bad Wolf says in the comments, I'm going to say something unpopular, and I say, I feel bad for Brittany. It's too much for her. I don't watch, though.
no, I don't feel bad at all. But call me crazy, and I am far from perfect, but call me crazy.
You are very fucking far.
I don't understand. I was talking to Gravy K about this. I don't understand how all these fucking women who have all this money keep giving it to people that can't even speak fucking proper English.
Oh my God.
Like,
this
were
part
you
is so funny. So funny.
not taught in school how to fucking speak? Now, I'm excluding Clue, Cletus, and Elevated Truth because they all know how to fucking speak. But like I said, I can't handle the fucking was and were and, you know, you don't know the difference between was and were and.
All right, what she's talking about here, I actually know what she's talking about. She just, like, her brain is just so, like, riddled with fucking dementia at this point, I think, or, like, early onset dementia, that she can't, like, express it. But what she's talking about is, like, all right, for instance, somebody saying, like, I've heard Joneson speak like this, and I'm not putting anybody down, but they'll be like, oh, we wasn't friends, instead of saying we weren't friends, right? Which I like, yes, it's not proper English at all, but I don't think Laura understands that that's kind of like a Southern thing. I know people up here say it too. I've heard, you know, New Yorkers talking like that too, but it's like a Southern thing. Like Randy does it. Who else? I've heard Joneson do it, you know, and I don't know. There's other people. It's just like a way of speak, okay, that they talk, you know, and it's not proper English. And I'm sure they know that, but that's like the way that they're, you know, area that they grew up in. That's probably the way that everybody speaks. Just like New Yorkers have an accent and say certain things differently. That's the way that they speak down there. And it's a lot of Southern people do it. So I know what she's talking about. It's not proper English, but like, come on, Laura, you don't know that. You don't know that's from like that's like a Southern thing. Like you haven't picked up on that yet. Yeah,
Like,
she doesn't have the same scam skills. That's why yes, that's exactly what it is.
really?
Hey, Ladybug. Hey.
I can't even think. I've heard a lot of creators over here say it.
She can't even think of it. We are smart here. We talk English.
I can't even think of the right line, but
Yeah.
they do it often.
She can't think of we wasn't. She can't think of that. Instead of we weren't. She couldn't put that together in her fucking brain.
That's what I'm saying. And again, I'm not perfect at all, but basic common speech. And yet you have all these people, all these wealthy people throwing all these money at these.
All these wealthy people throwing all these money. She can't even speak properly while she's talking about people who can't speak.
people, like, to be fair,
Capone, come on, our daughter bought an MK bag on Rodeo Drive. No, she didn't. Michael Kors. All right, I'm just gonna shut up.
I've never heard Cletus speak improper English. I haven't watched him too much, but I haven't heard Elevated Truth speak bad grammar. I haven't
heard Elevated Truth speak bad grammar. Oh my god, Laura, grammar is written. Oh my god, dude.
heard Clue speak bad grammar. Honestly, I haven't really heard Britney speak bad glamour.
Glamour. Bad glamour. I've been watching a lot of things lately because there's a lot of videos popping up about Trump and his like mental health decline, and they talk about the symptoms of like dementia and how you lose like words and stuff, and she's going through it, dude. She's going through it.
Bad grammar.
I'm not a fan of Michael Kors bags. Sometimes I see some that I like, but honestly, like I remember years ago I was kind of laughing at Diane because she was like, "Oh, Coach bags," and they were kind of like out at the time. But like, I'm gonna have to take back my words and be like, Coach all the fucking way. Coach bags all the way. They're just like quality, dude. They're just good quality, and like I personally like them because they're just plain. I'm not like into like Michael Kors could like over embellish shit sometimes, and it's too much. You know what I'm saying? So there's some nice bags. I saw some nice ones in Macy's recently, but like you could buy a Michael Kors bag at TJ Maxx, like.
But all these other people with this fucking straight, and I'm not talking
yeah, Laura was a New Yorker like 40 years ago.
Cursing, but this straight up low life street ghetto fucking speech, and yet they have all these wealthy people throwing dollars at them. Like, what the fuck? Learn the difference between was and were, or has and had, and I was.
She can't even think of the fucking example, dude.
I don't know. I can't even think of some, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And I can't deal with it anymore. I can't watch people with 1.1 thousand views that disappear off their fucking channel for 3 hours and nobody cares.
Why are you watching it then?
You would think if she was sharing the channel with people and people were, you know, splitting the profits, like you see on like a behavioral panel, shit like that, that I could respect. But that's not what happens around here. You get these people that do full fucking panels, and shut up, Fly on Your Wall. You get these people, I'm on a rant, but you get these people that do full fucking panels, and then they disappear for hours. Like, and nobody cares. And they just,
hey, Jules, oh, look at your baby with his Santa hat. He's so
just keep fucking paying. I can't watch it anymore because I'm losing my fucking mind watching it.
Because you're jealous, dude. Like, why are you watching it?
Hey, Brian, I'm literally losing my fucking mind watching it. There's one thing I will say. I respect Chloe and Cletus. They never do panels. They never have people up there. They can handle their own. I appreciate that about them.
Why and again, I fucking care if people do fucking panels or not. Like, I just don't get all these hangups she has.
Out of all of them, I will listen to Clue the most. But that doesn't mean I can't say she's not trash. I mean, really. But around here, you can't say anything. So I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. But
she really thinks that because she, you know, put these people down, that's why people aren't watching her. Like, she really thinks that in her head. She really fucking thinks that. Oh my god.
Bitch. I don't know who it is.
It's always money. She always wants all the money. All the money should go to Laura because she's a single mom.
Is? But
yeah, she used to go on panels all the time.
Listen. And for many long timers here, like Fly on the Wall, you'll understand why it pissed me off. And Brian will understand too.
Good. I'm so glad you have so much in common with Brian.
Friends, it's Miss Tia. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope that you are able to just relax this weekend, maybe watch some football, do your thing, but whatever it is.
Laura's literally fucking pissed off at a chipmunk-voiced fucking cat right now, dude. Like, really. It's like, oh my god.
Because I hope y'all are having a great time. Now listen, what I want to talk to you about
thank you, Pedro,
today is not something about having a great time. And I thought about this because I thought, do I even want to talk about it this weekend or do I just want to wait till next week? But, you know, I just can't let it go. It's really bothering me. Now, y'all know that Miss Tia I don't play favorites, all right? Like, if I'm going to see something on these streets and I think it needs to be talked about. Well, then I'm going to talk about it. It don't matter who you are. Doesn't mean I don't like you. Doesn't mean I do like you. But it just means that whatever's going on these streets, if it involves a certain creator or whatever, it doesn't, you don't have to be in some special group to get a spot on Miss Tia's channel. All right, darlings. So listen, I know I've talked about Julie Skolnick in the past. And, we've talked about Julie because she was like, trying really.
I don't even know who they're talking about.
To be friends with like Jay and Clue and Granny.
Speaking of, no, it's not Brittany. But speaking of how Clip Punk got on the list of shorts is.
Does anybody understand what the fuck she was talking about? I saw she made like a post about this, and I'm like, what are you talking about? The list of shorts.
Fucking mind blowing to me. When I was looking for music for a short, and there's Clip Punk, I have never seen an independent artist on there ever.
An independent artist? What the fuck are you talking about? Does Laura not realize that when you go into like suggested things on your phone, it's like, fuck, my phone's not charging. It's like based on your algorithm and like past things that you've watched, and that's why it would probably show up in your suggested. She's like, oh my god, dude, she's special. Why is my phone not charging, dude? This is happening earlier, and now it's still not charging. I mean, granted, every charger wire I own is like pretty much destroyed. I don't know if it's a fucking outlet. I don't know if it's my phone. It said there was water in the charger before, and I'm like, what?
And yet here she is. Now, she didn't have nobody used it, but it's Britney's talking. That's what's on the short list. I could not understand why. I'm like, how the hell did this get up here? It was crazy. I was taken back. I'm like, now they're putting, and it's literally just Britney's voice. It's fucking weird.
Back by that. Wow. Doesn't take much, I guess.
And Queen and, their little group that they got going on over there. And, I told y'all before that I thought that Julie, like, they always gave the impression like she was getting on their nerves, because she talks a lot. She talks over people. But I think she's just really eager.
No, I think it sounds more like Deets. I really do. No, we don't.
I don't know who
She's always been like this, but someone said that they heard it was Deeds. I believe it.
I don't
to have friends. Now, Julie has done some stuff on these streets too. She doesn't hesitate to use people's full names. She does genealogy, so then she finds out stuff about families, and she's the one that talked about what was it? Brittany's grandpa had a criminal history and stuff. So like she don't have a clear slate here neither, because she done her fair share. But that doesn't mean that this that happened is okay. So if y'all hadn't heard, Miss T gonna tell y'all what happened. So apparently Lolly, and I think I talked about Lolly before too, because she.
Speaking of shorts, Laura, wash your floors. Yeah, especially when you're sitting there, putting others down. Dude, my phone won't charge. This isn't good.
She like beautifully broken, flower, a lot, something like that. But she is like.
I'm sorry. I respect Julie to the fucking hilt. I don't give a fuck if she's crazy. I never even had an interaction with her, but I respect the fuck out of her. Because again, most people would not do what she did, and most people wouldn't admit it. So I'm sorry. I have absolutely the utmost respect for that woman, as a mother. I don't know about YouTuber. I don't know anything about her history here. Just as a human, since everyone makes fun of the way I say it.
No, it doesn't sound like Deets at all to me.
Mother, and as a stepmom, she could have walked away. She didn't need all this fucking headache of raising autistic, nonverbal autistic child that wasn't hers. And 20 years later, still raising him. More power to you. I have nothing but respect for the woman.
I don't even know who this is. I don't.
There's just Fashion Rock's case, and she, she all on the side of Seth Rogers, and she think that the mama Katie and the stepdad Chris, she think that they're guilty of something, and so
It all depends on who you ask. Some people think it's doxing, others don't. So it all depends who you ask and who it is.
Huh? I never
Well,
did Discord. Is it doxing? And that's Laura's answer.
she covers that, and hey, that's her channel. Let her do what she want to do over there.
I don't know. I can't even tell you who that is.
I don't agree with it, and I don't think that anybody should be talking about any parents of missing children unless they've been charged with a crime, because they're going through enough. And I've told y'all that before, how I feel about that. But everybody think what they want, do what they want, unless you go real life off of these YouTube streets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my thing. Hold on one second. What's up?
I'm not living in the fraternity's house.
What?
I'm not gonna. If I don't get the RE
Here we go again. Not fucking muting her microphone.
position,
Hey,
I'm not
Natalie.
living in the fraternity's house.
Why?
$1036 a month.
Are you serious?
That ass. I was told it was gonna be $800. It's technically $1,200 if you consider the down payment, but I was originally told it's $800, spanned between 5 months, charged to bursting.
Why do we
It's
need
charged
to know that?
out of pocket through a different billing agency because they decided not to tell me last second. It's $800 down payment, and it's 4-month lease, not a 5-month lease. So I luckily, my friend has a $650
Why would you just hit the fucking microphone?
a month apartment that I can rent from him.
I have to ask, because Laura used to say stuff to me about my son when he was 8 years old. I'm just saying, interrupting, right? When I was on the phone, right? Again, only child. Of course he's going to do that at 8 years old. Why do her grown children, adult children, not know to not come in the room and just start blurting out their personal shit when she's live at this point in time? I'm just asking.
That's by myself. It's my own room. I'm not sharing a room. I can afford it out of my own pocket because I managed to budget with $800 a month, not $1,200. That's my entire paycheck white.
All right. I will talk to you about it after. Love you.
Didn't Laura say he was making killer money? $1,200 a week? That's killer money to her? I mean, it's good money, but...
Sorry about that. Fraternity life.
And we all needed to know this. Why? Always about money.
Don't get aboard. Oh. All right. I got to rewind that, man, because he's interrupting me. I know it is a better deal. Now he's saying that they raised fraternity house by $600 and nobody told him.
You go real life.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Can someone tell me the definition of real life and why certain real life is acceptable and certain not?
Here we go.
What is considered real life in this new community? Is calling someone's mayor real life? Is foyering real life?
Foyering?
Who determined what's worse than another? Who determined that going real life only includes CPS calls? Filing a false RICO
Who said that, though?
is going real life. In my opinion, filing RICO, filing lawsuits, threatening lawsuits, going after someone's business.
By the way, all things that Laura has done before herself.
What else?
Not all of them, but she has threatened lawsuits.
Defaming someone's business. That's not real life. I think that's way worse than a fucking CPS call.
I cannot fucking believe this bitch. I fucking cannot believe this bitch.
Is really okay.
If he's the president of his frat, how did they raise it without him? Or did I misunderstand? Girl. Girl.
And I'm not just saying that because I made a mistake 4.5 years ago.
Oh, no, you definitely are, dude. See, if you even had to put that fucking disclaimer in there while you're saying this, that's exactly why you're fucking. You just told on yourself. It's exactly why you're fucking saying this.
But the reality is, who's to say what's worse than the other? I'm sorry, calling somebody's fucking mayor and getting a mayor involved, your city fucking mayor?
Calling a fucking public mayor's office. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She thinks that's worse than a CPS call. Really, Laura? Really? Really?
That's pretty fucking bad. Defaming someone's business, to thousands of subscribers, that's pretty fucking bad.
Defaming someone's business to thousands of subscribers, that's pretty bad. Laura, no, first of all, nobody defamed your business, okay? Because I have proof to back up anything I've ever said about your business. A lot of it's my opinion, which is not defamatory, okay? I'm allowed to have an opinion, but you know, some of the other things like your candles, literally, I have seen photos of your candles literally combusted into fucking flames, where the entire fucking vessel is on fire. The surface of the candle, not just the wicks. I mean, I could prove it. I could back this shit up. That's not defamatory, dude.
These are all things that are pretty fucking bad.
Wow.
Filing fake lawsuits are pretty fucking bad. All of this is real life. But yet,
let me just say something. If Queen Bee or one of these people, Brittany, okay, had a fucking business on here, Laura would be talking about that too. If they made products and didn't we hear about Queen Bee and her fucking cricket machine for like how long that she never used? Like, come on, Laura, stop.
It's all accepted depending on who you like and who you...
No, Narnie, I was thinking the same thing. No shade. I'm like, what thousands of subscribers, dude? Just because my thing says 9,000 subscribers, Laura, do you see the number in my chat right now? What is it? 98 people? Thousands? Come on, girl. Stop. There's no thousands of people watching me.
You don't like. It's fucking weird to me. And it used to be where doxing, meaning specifically, not real. All right, Brian St. John was in here. Let me tell you what he did. He looked up my entire fucking life. He found apartments that I forgot I even lived in. He also, somehow my name was connected to some chick in Ohio. I never lived in Ohio. But, I mean, he doxed the fuck out of me. My mom's address, my brother's info.
When did this happen, by the way? I don't remember any of this, but I know he doxed her, but I don't know if it was like this extreme, like she's making it.
Sister-in-law's info, my ex-husband's info. He doxed the fuck out of me. Was that not real life? Of course it is. Of course it's fucking real life. So what makes that...
and you allow him in your chat because you're fucking desperate.
any different? No offense, Brian, if you're still in here. I was years ago, but you know the point I'm making. Why is that not worse than a CPS call?
Does she not understand that a CPS call, like, directly involves a fucking innocent child, dude? What is she not fucking computing about this, dude? I don't understand what she's not fucking computing about this. Like, yeah, Laura doxed herself anyway, right? It's all over her fucking... before she had her business, first of all, she made her fucking channel name her full name, okay? Fucking idiot. Then you know, it's all over her Patreon. It's all over the fucking place, Laura. You're very easy to find your information out, you know? Stop. Just stop. But anyway, what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, you're directly targeting a child in that instance, okay, who's innocent. Like, how do you not fucking see the difference, dude? How do you not fucking see the difference? And it's a crime. Yeah, false reporting is a crime, Laura. It's a fucking crime, dude.
People...
It's a punishable offense.
CPS is the worst thing in the world.
Oh my God.
Especially if someone actually believes that person is being harmed.
Laura, you did not believe, all right? We just heard her recently say that, oh, I knew nothing would happen to her kid. He was fine. He'd be fine. Now, you're going to turn it around to make it seem like you thought my kid was actually being fucking harmed? Girl, stop.
What the fuck?
Sit down. You were just jealous of her burger candles and fang wax melts. I mean, that's very true. I am. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that.
People... change your fucking priorities, because there's a lot of things worse than CPS calls that goes on every fucking day.
And so of all the things that she has mentioned so far, calling a mayor's office, okay, a fake FOIA thing, which is stupid too, but like, I still don't think worse, okay? Yeah, none of the things you've named thus far is worse in my opinion. And I'm not just saying it because it's happened to me. I'm saying it because like, that's truly what I believe and always have believed, because why the fuck would you get somebody's husband and child who's not on this app involved in some bullshit, Laura? Like, really?
Part of it is in the call.
Catch above. Hold on a second. Let me scroll up here. Laura used her real life candle business to insult people during YouTube business. Yes, beef. Her candles will forever be fair game, her choice. Yes, and you can watch the latest upload that I did, and I talk all about that. I give a little history lesson on Laura's candles. Very short one. I put the video together in like 20 minutes, so.
Oh, you'll see. Yeah, any contact off the app could be going real life. Off the app.
Priorities, vacation versus insurance. Yeah. She's going to tell us about priorities.
Of these YouTube streets. Now, you know, if Missy don't agree with something, I'm going to talk about
I'm pro-children. False calling CPS will always be worse to me. Leave people's kids alone. Amen to that. Let's pin that fucking shit to the screen. And then we can see Marvin's cute little face. He's so cute.
it. I'm going to talk about it, but I don't mean, you know, I don't mean nothing. Like, everybody just talk about things that, you know, they have a certain opinion about. And it is what it is. However, this is what Lolly did.
Where did the cars go?
Now,
Oh, thank you, Pug. Smooth criminal, you are not. Stupid, you are, Laura. Yes.
I didn't even know that Lolly, like, watched Julie Skolnick or anything. And maybe she don't, because what she said was that she got like a video sent to her. She said video, but really it's just audio. And it's like when Julie was doing a live stream, like,
I also found it so bizarre to listen to her bitch about people grifting the other day when she just got done grifting so she could party in Vegas. Yeah, and also she just says in this live, she just fucking said it in this live that she's like, I don't care about grifting so much. I don't know how you could justify going after anyone like that. Like, how do you fucking not think that calling an agency up and falsely reporting to an agency is worse than, like, I don't know, calling a mayor's office? I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Or sending a FOIA request out, which anybody in the public could do. You know?
the beginning of November. And those of you that know anything about Julie Skolnick,
Yeah, when you put a child in your crosshairs, and that's exactly what Laura did, the gloves are off. Like, what does she not fucking get about that? And it's equally as wrong as what happened to her when people went after her fucking kids, right? And sent fucking CPS to her house. Everybody was equally as fucking outraged about it. It's just harder to have empathy for Laura now because she turned into that. She turned into a CPS caller.
her channel, a lot of her channel is about her disabled adult stepson. And she talks about him a lot on her channel. And I have to say that the information that she has
All right,
on
I'm gonna fast forward a little through this person because, like,
you know,
I didn't watch this part. I think I turned her
like,
off at this
you
point.
hear like a slapping sound.
No offense to the cat person.
Usually sometimes she talks loud.
Now, I'm not
I don't know this Julie person, and I don't care.
talking about I'm not talking about anybody cursing at your children, which I don't think to this day I've ever done, but I curse in front of my children all the time, even when they were young. Dayton used to yell at me, Mom, you can't curse in front of children.
Why do you share this shit, dude?
But parents are humans. They get frustrated. And you can say, like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's funny because Laura always makes it like she never fucking had to yell at her kids.
Show me a parent that hasn't done that. Like, seriously, if you have kids, you've gotten frustrated. And anybody that says otherwise is a lie, an absolute lie. Now, again, I've never cursed at my kid. I mean, now I do joking around. We give each other the finger.
You call your daughter like a skank and a whore.
But honestly, I've never, even when I was angry, I never cursed at my kids. I never said, you're fucking stupid or you're a fucking ass or nothing like that ever.
Okay, Laura, we believe you.
But I've certainly cursed around like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, or why the fuck is this like, that's just me. Show me a parent that doesn't get frustrated with their kid and curse around them. And I'll show you a fucking liar.
I could safely say I know people that do not fucking curse. Not only just not around their children, but at all.
I do too. Me and Phoenix give each other the finger all the time. But when he does it first, I'm like, oh, hell no. Only I can do it first.
God, that's so weird.
Something like,
Laura, you bragged that you made your kids hold soup cans out in front of them. And let's not forget, you used your own child to see if your boyfriend was a pedo. Laura, you have no room to judge anyone. Seriously.
there's water running, and Julie jumped up because Al did it, he raised his voice or whatever when he did
Just lock up the fridge.
say like the effort. And so Julie got up down to the live stream to go see what was going on, and she came
Okay, I turned her off at this point in time, and then I saw that. I guess she would continue talking about me, so I have no idea where the fuck that is.
right back down. She just continued. She said everything was okay. Well, Lolly said that needs to be reported to the authorities. And so what she told Julie was that if Julie said her name one more time. Now, I didn't even know Lolly and Julie, I didn't know Julie was talking about Lolly. I don't know why Lolly's name got put in Julie's mouth, but whatever. She said if she said her name one more time, she would.
And Kristen, I agree with you, but you're going to see why I'm playing this.
I don't see anybody named Kristen in her chat. Who the fuck is she talking about?
Was going to turn her into the authorities in New Jersey, which that's where Julie and Al live, and they talk about that. They say that publicly, so that's not like somebody doxing anybody or anything. They talk about that all the time. They don't care that information is out there. As a matter of fact, Lolly live in Texas. She says that on her channel. You know, she's.
All right,
She
I'm
put-
just gonna fast forward it a little bit. I have no idea what this
Let me tell
person's
you
talking
something.
about.
First of all, Lolly, you don't give a damn about that child, about that young man, I should say, because he is a disabled adult. He is 21, I believe, or 20. He's an adult. And if you're going to call authorities regarding abuse, whether that be a child or a disabled person or an elderly person, you do that immediately because you are concerned about that individual. You don't make a stipulation of if you do this, then I'm going to call the authorities. Girl, y'all, I'm going to tell you what.
Okay. Now, so the situation was that Lolly threatened Julie, said, if you use my name again, then I'm going to call the authorities.
Mm,
And she called her based on the background of
which is bullshit.
a video. Not anything that happened with Julie, not anything she truly heard or knew the situation. Nothing was on video. So she did this based on her thought of what was happening in the background. That's been done to me with my kids. My boys were having a stupid fight years ago. And somebody recorded the background, not what I was saying, the background, and made a video about it.
When the fuck did that happen? Anybody? Does anybody remember this happening? Hi, Polka Dot Suzanne. I don't remember this happening at all.
It's happened a couple of times. And they
It's happened a couple of times?
twisted what was said. I don't know. Dayton said something stupid like, I'll fucking punch you in the head. Like something dumb to Phoenix. Dayton was like 10 at the time.
Does anybody remember this?
Not 10. He was 18. So he was like 13 or 14. And,
I don't remember.
you know,
this at all.
typical brothers fighting. But they were loud. And I was like, guys, shut the fuck up. But someone recorded it. And who knows if they called CPS or not at that time. But it was, oh my God, the boy, you know, listen to the background. Listen to what the kids are saying. Oh my God, like brothers can't fucking fight. So I am dead set against people, even Craig and BJ. Stop listening to shit in the fucking background. Stop making background noises part of the fucking stream. Unless the creator is making a big deal out
How about stop going live when your fucking kids are home? It's not that hard.
of it, nobody should. But here we go. Yeah, she's going to punish, but this is where I get involved. Hold on.
People that do that kind of crap, that's like Laura, the CPS, when she called CPS on Makeup Mobster, 3 years ago or something, she was doing it to get at Makeup Mobsters.
Yes, she was.
Total fucking lie.
What? Dude, I didn't hear this part last night. How is that a fucking lie, dude? I didn't listen past what I played before, that little, like, literally 5 minutes that she talked about it. I didn't hear anything past that. What the fuck are you talking about, Laura? What?
This is what people run around stating. No, it was not to get at Makeup Mobster. Nor is
It was
Makeup
to shut me the fuck up, according to your own fucking words, Laura. So what reason did you do it for then?
Mobster a fucking victim in this.
Wow.
So let's rewind. I've said this multiple times, but Sia, please listen very carefully. Do not ever equate me in the same respect as you're talking about Lolly.
Dude, it's the same fucking thing, Laura. It's basically, if you don't shut up about me, I will shut you up. That's basically exactly what she's saying here, from what I'm understanding. And you did the same fucking thing.
Completely different fucking
Not
circumstances.
even.
So let's go back and rewind why I called
Oh my
CPS.
God. What excuse is she going to come up with now? Let's see.
From 2018 to 2020,
No,
me and Makeup Mobster were very close. We spoke on the phone every fucking day.
that's not even right, because first of all, Laura, I think I met you in 2019. I don't think we were friends in 2018. For a few months we talked, and then we didn't talk for a long time, and then I talked to you for maybe a year. Maybe a year.
She was on my panel, I was on her panel. We were close. I was going to go to New York and hang out with her.
What? Wait. That never fucking happened, dude. There was never any plans for Laura to come to New York and hang out with me ever, dude. What the fuck is she talking about? What? What? Dude, I didn't listen to this. This is fucking hilarious. Hold on. I have to let the fucking dog in again. I'm gonna kill him. What the fuck is she talking about, dude? I never had any such plans. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about for her to come and hang out with me. No. No, thank you, Laura. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck?
We were like two kindred spirits that met, and we just hit it off instantly. We were from the same area.
We were not kindred spirits, Laura. Please.
We were really close. 2020, we have a fight. I don't even remember why.
She's, oh my God, dude, she doesn't even remember, bro. It was in 2020, Laura. We were friends in 2020. We didn't have like a fight. It was just more like, yuck. Like, I'm getting away from you. You're just like a really ugly person.
We have a fight. Shut up, Bedwolf. And she continues to talk about me every fucking day.
Every fucking day. Dude, I haven't been live in fucking like over at least almost 2 weeks at this point. Every fucking day. Dude. Wow, bro.
And when I tell you every day, I'm talking every fucking live that bitch did was about me. And not only, now she got other people involved.
Excuse me? I got other people involved? What the fuck are you even talking about? What?
I became friends with Molly. That's what it was. That was what the fight was over, because I became friends with Molly.
No, Laura. No, that actually wasn't it. It wasn't.
And no, it's like, I am explaining.
I kind of just like slowly backed away from Laura because number one, she was like joining the hate campaign against Diane. And I wasn't even friends with Diane at the time. You guys all remember this, but I'll just correct it for the fucking people in the back. I was like, you know, Laura was starting to join the hate campaign with Tiffany and MGL. It wasn't about them. It was just like I wasn't on board with what she was doing at that point in time. So I kind of slowly backed away. And then she said something to me and I texted her back and just told her to fuck off. I was like, just go fuck off, Laura. She went in like MGL's chat and she was, you know, plugging her candles and everything. And then she tried to like send me this very manipulative text like, oh, I'm just using them so I can make sales on my candles. And I was just like, ew, like you're just such a gross person. Like you'll use any situation to gain, even if it means disrespecting your friends. Like you're just gross. But prior to that, what honestly like really made me back away was the way I saw her treating other people behind the scenes in her Discord with between Hummingbird one time. I think she called her out, which by the way, I gotta get in touch with her. I haven't talked to her in a while. I hope she's doing okay. She kind of like left YouTube. And then UC Boss, it was gross, dude. It was fucking gross the way she fucking treated people and said some weird, you know, gross things to me in private about like just like, you know, I just realized Laura was just like all about money, dude. It was all about money. She didn't care who she hurt. She didn't care. You know what I'm saying? She's just she don't care about anybody else but herself, basically. But we were not fucking kindred spirits, Laura. We just like, yeah, we connected because, you know, how weird is it that you meet somebody online that's from like pretty much the same area as you know? so we had that in common. I feel like past that and past the fact that we were both on YouTube, there really wasn't much that we had in common.
And
especially as far as like morals and like you know, values go. Yeah, we're on like two different fucking opposite sides of the spectrum.
because this is what people think around here. This is how people think. I'm fucking tired of it. I've explained the story so many fucking times, and you
And
have
it changes every fucking time you tell it.
morons like this that still fucking have this image in their head that's total lie. So in end of 2020, I started my business. 2021, this bitch could not shut the fuck up about me. Just would not shut up. And when she went after my business, she went after me, she went after my kids, she went after my life.
I did not.
She
Whoa! Never went after your kids, Laura. Ever. Ever. I have a recording of you saying I didn't go after your kids. I never went after your kids. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Bro, I cannot. I went after her business. Laura, I laughed at your fucking candles, dude. Like, seriously? Like, did it really affect your life? No, not at all.
did this every day, panel to panel to panel to
panel. Panel to panel? What? What? Panel to panel to panel to panel? Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. I cannot fucking believe this person.
It was endless. I couldn't even fucking go live.
It was endless, guys. Poor Laura.
Without her business.
So she attacked my son and my husband. Okay.
I couldn't fucking go live and speak anything because she would bash me over
Look at
and
these
over.
new people in her chat. Total jealousy. Oh my god, dude. If these people only fucking knew the real story. You know, I kind of feel bad for them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Over and over and over.
Over and over. Day after day after day. Panel after panel after panel after panel. Every single day.
Let's not forget, she released a lot of shit, personal shit.
I didn't release a lot of personal shit. So here we go again with more lies. More lies.
I told her, she released it.
Oh, you mean the same way? You know what's really funny? So let me just put this out there. So when mine and Tiffany's friendship broke up, and I don't want to rehash all this stuff, okay? Because I'm seriously praying for Tiffany and her son right now. But just to say the least, I begged Laura. I have text messages to prove this. Please just leave my fucking name out of this, Laura. Like, I do not want to have a fight with Tiffany. I really didn't. I swear to fucking God, I did not want to fight with Tiffany. As much as like I was, you know, I just didn't want to like have a friendship with her anymore. I had like a respect for her, and I really just didn't want to fight with her, dude. Because I'm not. That's just not me. I'm not like that type of person who likes to like fight with people like that, right? Well, lo and behold, Laura goes up on a panel one day, okay, and Tiffany was up on the panel, and they get into a fight. And I told Laura something in private about Tiffany, and I shouldn't have. That was my fault. So I take responsibility. I shouldn't have shared this. Okay. But Laura fucking goes on the panel, and I could not believe she fucking said this. And this is also part of why I wanted to back away from Laura. Because I was like, dude, you are just the biggest fucking asshole. When I'm telling you guys, I begged her to please not involve my name in her bullshit with Tiffany. Because I was like, Laura, you don't understand. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to fight with her. I don't want to be friends with her. I just don't want to deal with her in any capacity. Okay. Laura goes up on this panel with her, gets into a fight with her, okay, and says this fucking private thing that I told Laura about Tiffany, which was about the pictures that she sent. I mean, we all know it with the feet and everything like that. Laura fucking shares that with Tiffany on the panel. She uses it against Tiffany, and that is what sparked the fight between me and Tiffany, and that's why things got so bad. And to be honest with you, when I look back, like, I don't blame Tiffany for being like that pissed off at me, because I shouldn't have told Laura that. And fucking Laura blurted it out. I was so fucking mad. I could not believe she fucking blurted this shit out on a fucking live stream. Because when I told her, I'm like, Laura, don't say this in public. I'm telling you, do not fucking say anything to anybody about this shit. What does she do? She goes up on a panel, she gets in a fight with Tiffany, and she fucking blurts it out. And I was so fucking mad, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking... She was under duress, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. And that is what seriously was the catalyst for me and Tiffany getting into like this huge fucking blowout fight. Before then, I fucking like backed away, you know, same thing, just kind of quietly backed away. I really didn't want to fucking fight with her. I really didn't want to fight with her like that. I had no plans. I did not want to fight with her. I was like really upset about the whole situation with her and Laura and everything. And I was just like, you know, I just need a break from like all this drama and everything. And because I'm not, obviously, as you guys can see, like, I'm really not a type of person that likes to get myself involved in drama like this. Like, it's just not my thing. Okay. And she fucking, Laura was the fucking catalyst for that shit. She was the absolute fucking catalyst by saying that shit. And I could not believe she shared that publicly on a fucking live in front of everybody. I was like so fucking pissed. So fucking pissed. So, yeah. So she wants to talk about blurting things out that were private. Pff, okay, Laura. Okay.
Somewhere in 2020 or 2021, she got swatted. She believes it was Molly.
It was 2019, Laura. You are fucking so goddamn clueless. It's not even funny. I don't believe it was Molly. We know it was Oni. So shut the fuck up. And I think he did it for her. Yes. But what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
She knew I had nothing to do with it. But of course, after we had the blowout, it must be me.
What? I never said that. I never fucking said that, Laura. What the fuck are you even talking about, dude? What? Wow, bro. I didn't hear this last night. I'm like astonished at how fucking bad and how her memory is. I can't even talk.
She studied videos and tried to point out where it was bullshit, bitch.
I made that video in 2019. 2019. She doesn't even remember. We were such good friends. We were kindred spirits, right? She doesn't even remember anything. Anything. The video I made that was pointing out certain things, you know, that was in 2019, like about, I don't know, I want to say like maybe a week or so after I was, you know, swatted. And I don't know what the fuck. And then me and you not talking like the last time, that was like a totally different thing. Totally different fucking thing. What the fuck are you even talking about, dude?
She knew damn well it wasn't me.
And I never blamed her.
So
oh my God, dude.
Then I'm a swatter, and like I said, she's watching these videos trying to prove it's me.
What? Yo, dude, this is fucking insane. This is fucking insane right now.
All this other shit.
Oh my God, good thing I turned this off before this last night, because I like checked out and fell asleep. I would have been like so like, what the fuck are you talking? Wow.
And when it had absolutely nothing to do with me, I had just become friends with Molly.
Oh my God.
So one of the things that happened after she got swatted, her husband said, you have to take part responsibility in this.
Dude.
And get off the internet.
That's not what happened. That didn't happen either, Laura. That never fucking happened. that didn't happen.
She was off the internet.
I came up here and said that I fucking took responsibility.
For a while.
Oh my God, bro.
Because of this. Well, when she wouldn't shut the fuck up about me, because now she switched from Molly to me.
What does my husband have to do with this anyway? Like, I don't understand what this has to do with anything.
And her obsession went from Molly to me.
Wow.
So every day it was Laura.
I'm live every fucking day, so shut the fuck up, dude.
And every
Laura.
fucking night it was Laura.
I haven't gone live at night in like years, Laura. Like probably since like 2019, I think was like the last time I fucking was like live at night on a regular basis. 2020. I don't go live at night.
Laura. She would jump on other panels. Laura.
Dude, I think I went on FODs once, and I think I went on like, I don't know, fucking Steph's panel once. I was just jumping on every panel, dude. I don't go live when I'm at night, dude. I just don't.
No, I knew, and I said to people, how the fuck do I get her to stop? Like I said, she was releasing private info, private conversation.
Really, or when?
Private everything.
She is so fucking full of shit, dude. I never released private. I think I don't want to bring up Tiffany. Tiffany released a lot of like text messages and shit at that time, and I think she's confused. I didn't release any of our private conversations. I think I read only a text that I wrote to her online. That I wrote to her. It's my text. Wow,
and
dude.
bashing my business and defaming me, defaming my business,
Defaming you, Laura? How did I defame you? I cannot believe this shit.
my children. And it
Defaming
was
her children? Oh, dude, what the fuck? When did I defame your children, Laura? I have a fucking clip of you saying that I never talked badly about your children. Right at that time. Right after you called CPS. Wow, bro.
was fucking endless.
Oh my God.
I did not know how to get it to stop.
Wow. How about
But
just don't listen to me? I don't know, you know?
remember,
none of this is true. None of this is true. I never defamed you, Laura, because like everything I've ever said on here has been the truth or my opinion.
her husband said, next time this happens, you're off the fucking internet.
Wow.
So where was my train of thought? My train of thought was, because I wasn't going to have her swatted, but if I call CPS, I know nothing's going to happen to her children. I know that no one's going to be.
Why does she keep saying children? I have one kid, she knows this, but we were kindred spirits, but she doesn't even know how many kids I have. It's like, okay.
Taken away. I know she keeps a nice house and there's no roaches running around or dishes piled up. Like, I knew everything was going to be
Oh
fine.
my God.
But I was hoping that it would keep my name out of her goddamn mouth. And I figured her husband would make her stay off the internet. And it worked for a little while. And then it didn't work anymore.
First of all, Laura, I am a grown-ass fucking woman, okay? Nobody's going to tell me what to do. I will do things obviously out of respect, okay? I left the internet out of respect for my family. Nobody told me to. Nobody would tell me to, because I don't have that type of marriage where my husband tells me what to do. Like, that's not normal. Just FYI, if you're in that type of marriage and your husband's telling you what to do, that's not normal, okay? But yeah, wow, just unbelievable.
That was
unfucking believable.
The whole reason. It was not revenge. But you want to,
yeah, bro, exactly what you just explained was revenge, Laura. That's exactly fucking revenge. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe this fucking lunatic. Dude. Oh my God. I didn't hear this last night. I am fucking just, I mean, I'm not surprised because this is Laura, but wow, just fucking wow. This was all a fucking lie, dude. Yeah, how do we keep BJ's name out of your mouth? That's a good question.
A real life defaming someone's business that they just started because they lost their job. Whether you thought the candles were good then or bad then didn't fucking matter.
Oh no, it certainly did.
You were defaming my income.
I was defaming your income, Laura? No, you sent me candles. First of all, I paid. I was a paying customer. I bought a candle from you. Then you sent me candles. The candles I never said were bad. I said they were okay, but your presentation needed work. I'm sorry. I'm allowed to critique a product.
That's
more not defamatory. That's my opinion.
Real life than calling fucking CPS. And if people can't see that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Wow, bro. Wow. Wow.
To this day, I have never defamed another YouTuber's business.
Bro, when Alicia started her business, Laura talked shit about it, okay? So you're a liar, Laura. You defame people all the fucking time. Wow, dude. Wow. And, you know, Laura, whose fault was it that you lost your job? You act like you lost your job because, like, you know, the company was doing layoffs. Then I would be like, all right, that sucks. You know, you got cut. You didn't make the cut. You lost your job after getting a prior warning for not having empathy, okay? You got warned prior to this, okay? You purposely lost your job because Laura told me she wanted to get fired from her job, just FYI, okay? There I go, releasing private shit, but she did tell me this at one point in time. But she got a warning from her, a boss, right? And the boss fucking told her, you know, whatever it was, you have to be more empathetic to these customers, these clients that you're dealing with. And so what does she do? She gets even worse, okay? And so she purposely got fired from her job, in my opinion. That to me, like, if your boss says, okay, you know what, you're late every day, you got to be on time for work. If you're not on time, we're unfortunately gonna have to let you go. You make sure you get there not just on time, but fucking early every day after that. This motherfucker, like, purposely, like, showed less empathy so she could get fired. And then she's like, oh, I had to start a business. Like, she had no other fucking choice in life, right? I had to start a candle business after I got fired from my job. No, go get another job, dude. Yes, and she used her business to dox people, harass people, go after people. This is defamatory right here, what she's doing, because it's a fucking lie, all of it. All of it. Yeah, I talked shit about her fucking stupid candles, dude. Okay? Nobody in my chat was buying her fucking candles anyway. She's insane, dude.
Dolly, not Makeup Mobster, not Alicia. I have never fucking done it. They've not
Lord,
Dolly.
you can't defame my business, okay, dude? Like, my side hustle. I don't even want to call it a business. You know? My fucking arts and crafts. Like, go ahead. I really don't care. Your opinion doesn't fucking mean anything to me.
But they've all done it to me, but I have never done it to them.
They've all done it to me. Oh, really? You didn't tell people that Molly Golightly was an international hooker? Really, Laura? You didn't do that, huh? You have bragged about starting that rumor. Now she's a life coach, right? You never went after her, though, her business. Don't you think it would fucking be, you know, kind of defamatory to say that somebody's an international hooker when you really don't know that for a case, you know, for sure? And, start a rumor like that online about somebody who's trying to be a life coach? You've never done that, right? You've called Alicia a fake scientist. Laura, shut the fuck up already, man. Seriously.
Makeup Mobster has gone through my website 1,000 times, pointing out what
That's right. And I might make it 1,001 times now because you won't shut the fuck up.
she didn't like about this and what she. Who the fuck cares what you like?
Clearly you do, because you seem very fucking bothered by this.
But I couldn't get her to shut the fuck up. And
So
it
that's
was
not revenge in her book, right? She's like, I couldn't get her to shut up, so I called CPS on her to shut her up. So that's not revenge, guys, by the way.
relentless.
Wow, dude.
That's why I called CPS. It wasn't a revenge thing.
Oh my god, dude. How could you let these words come out of your mouth? Oh my god. O-M fucking G, dude. OMG. 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 Oh my god.
It wasn't anything. Did I say I was wrong for it? Yes. I should have done an alternative. I
Should
should
have done an alternative. Oh my god, Laura, you so stupid, bro. I'm glad I could like laugh about this now because there's really nothing else I could fucking do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like this is the only thing I can fucking do at this point is just laugh at what a fucking low cow she is. Oh my god.
have come up with an alternative reason. But at that time, all I thought was this was going to make her husband tell her to get the fuck
Oh my
offline.
god.
And it, like I said, it worked for about 2
4
months. And then it
But my husband didn't tell me to do anything, Laura. I did it on my own because I'm a big girl.
was calm and peaceful. And then she came back on and talked about me for the next fucking 3 years.
Aw, you poor thing.
And people like, oh my God, Laura did this, Laura did that. If she was so scared for her child, if she was so
I'm not scared
traumatized
for my child. My house is fucking. My child is very well taken care of, Laura. You will never get my kid taken away from me.
by her child, if I should be held to this higher fucking standard for the rest of my goddamn life, then tell me why she came back on YouTube.
She was jealous because your boobs are bigger. That's all it is. Yeah. Laura's boobs. That's like tits on a boar. Like who cares?
Talking about
This
me
guy's a fucking idiot.
for the last 3 fucking years, 4 years.
I thought it was 5 years. Now it's 3 years. Laura, make your fucking mind up, dude.
Not even 3 years. It's fucking
And right, and when I'm not online for 2 weeks, this is what she decides to do. Like, this is what I don't understand. She decides to use this video that's not even about her. Okay, the person mentioned her again. You know, whatever. Laura, you're a CPS caller. Just fucking own it, right? Like, just own it. Just be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I'm an asshole for doing that. But no, this is what you fucking do instead. And nobody in her chat right now, her chat's barely moving, by the way, but nobody in her chat is really, except for fucking Bad Wolf, just saying the occasional stupid thing about my teeth. Like, dude, let's see your teeth. Let's see your face, Bad Wolf. Let's see what the fuck you look like, guy. I mean, that guy's single too, isn't he? Yeah. And has to fucking, this is the best this guy could do right here. Right the fuck here. This is the best he could do. Okay? So, anyway. That's why he don't show himself on the fucking internet. Because he probably looks like a fucking ogre too. Yeah. Anyway. Fucking unbelievable. Oh, man. Sad Wolf. Yeah.
4 years. It's been 4.5 years since I called. I called like June of 2021.
She doesn't even know when she did it. What did you remember when you did something like that? Like, I don't know, dude. I would like be like, yes, this is the exact fucking date I did this. Nope, she don't even. June of 2021. Oh my god.
So please tell me why I'm held to this fucking standard.
You're not even held to a standard. People are just like stating facts, Laura, and you're like fucking losing your ever loving fucking mind. You know who you should be mad about this for, Laura? Yourself. That's who you should be mad at.
This bitch doesn't even fucking
He's
care.
not single anymore. Him had or flirting. Oh, God,
That's what I want to know.
Purple Rain.
She doesn't even fucking care that I called, because if she cared,
MM is so addicted to YouTube that she showers with it. You know how we know?
she wouldn't speak
Oh no, not the shower.
about me
I swear to God, I'm just
at
gonna
all,
shut up.
at all. But for the
That guy's probably beating off to that shit.
for the last 4 fucking years, almost every day has been about me.
Dude, for the last 4 years, every day has been about her. Go on my channel, go scroll down, go look at the dates. I've never been live every day, ever.
She's taking breaks here and there, but for the most part, I am the only thing this bitch
Well, now
fucking
you
talks
are, Laura,
about.
for the most part. You made
So
yourself.
please save
you
me
put
the
yourself in that position. So sorry.
drama of she's a victim.
But
Or
again,
save me
at this point in time, I have not been, live for like 2 weeks or whatever. And here we go. Here we go. You missed that part. I remember it was early in the live. I'm kind of glad I missed that part. That's gross.
the fucking drama about how horrible I am and how I did it for revenge. No, I didn't do it for revenge. I did it for revenge to try to get my fucking mental health
Oh
right.
my God. Laura, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the absolute fuck up. For real. To get my mental health right. Now it, Laura, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Dude, I just want to remind you guys that prior to like me and Laura, when I was friends with Laura, there was like so many people coming after her, making videos about her, channels about her, this, that, and people live every day, every night. Wendy, Diane, Randy, well, I won't say Randy really, but Wendy and Diane, Starlight, Mandolin, everybody was going after Laura. Why did I get the fucking CPS call? Oh, wait, some of these other people got them too. Steph got one. Thank you, Pug. Stupid in CPS is shining bright. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop your mental health. If your mental health was suffering that bad, log off YouTube, dude. Log off YouTube. The answer is not calling fucking CPS and going after my kid and my fucking son, dude. Because you don't like what I'm saying. I mean, really, dude? You have my phone number. Get the fuck out of here, dude. If your mental health was suffering, Laura, you know me, okay? You could have called me up and been like, look, this is really fucking affecting me. Could you please stop? And like, I don't know, plead with me, something. You didn't do any of that. Your fucking advice was to fucking... I mean, your advice, your solution was to call CPS and fuck with my kid and my husband. And you don't understand why I would continue to talk about you after this. Okay. Wow.
Because this bitch wouldn't shut the fuck up. And here I am.
Listen to the fucking anger in her voice, dude. She's still fucking angry about it. She wouldn't shut the fuck up, bitch. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. And again, Laura, the only person you should be mad at this about is your fucking self for doing something so stupid. You gave her advice to help her at that time and you weren't even friends. I gave her a lot of advice, honestly.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm putting food on my kid's fucking table.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Go get a job, dude. Get a fucking job.
Because I just lost my job due to COVID and a whole bunch.
So let me just, all right. She did not lose her job due to COVID. Holy shit. What? Wait, I gotta replay that. No. Dude, how are people seriously fucking sitting in her fucking chat listening to this shit? Oh my God, dude.
I'm putting food on my kid's fucking table because I just lost my job due to COVID and a whole bunch of other shit because I wouldn't fucking,
what?
you know.
No. Nope, Laura, that is not why you lost your job. We all know why you lost your job. Try again. Oh my God, dude. Oh my fucking God.
Do what they asked me to do and said that I didn't have empathy for customers. And I fucking had no.
Wait, what? I thought it was COVID. Now it's because, I don't have empathy for customers. No, you don't. You don't have empathy for anybody.
I just lost my job due to COVID and a whole bunch of other shit because I wouldn't fucking, do what they asked me to do and said that I didn't have empathy for customers. And I fucking had no way to pay my bills.
Laura, you apply for other jobs, okay? If you had money to invest in a candle business, then you had money to pay your bills, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Where did you get the money? Oh, that's right. The COVID relief fund that you fucking got, right? That you needed. You used that to start your candle business. Holy shit, dude. And still, she can't take responsibility that she's like, oh, it's the company's fault. They were telling me to correct my behavior and I couldn't do it. Could you fucking believe this shit? I didn't hear this last. This is mind blowing. I need to hear that again.
Here I am trying to figure out how I'm putting food on my kid's fucking table because I just lost my job due to
And by the
COVID.
way, she was on food stamps at this time. Just to let you all know, she was on food stamps. So it's a lie. It's a fucking lie that she's saying right now because we have proof that she was already on fucking food stamps at this point in time when she got fired from her job. She was on them while she was working still. Just to let you all know, she was on him while she was working still. Wow, bro. Wow.
And a whole bunch of other shit because I wouldn't fucking, do what they asked me to do and said that I didn't have empathy for customers.
She wouldn't do. So a whole bunch of other shit. I wouldn't do what they asked me to do and I wouldn't show empathy to customers. So that's why you got fired. Not because of COVID. Dude, this is I really sometimes cannot, like, it's almost like arguing with like an 8-year-old, dude. Like listening to an 8-year-old who just, like, you know how kids like really just, like, my son was like that. He's getting better. Obviously, when he was younger, he would have a lot of trouble like taking accountability for things, and I had to teach him that because he's a kid. And Laura, and I think, most kids are like that, right? They try to always like blame somebody else. You got to take responsibility for things. When you mess up, it's your responsibility. Okay. And Laura, here she is at 53 and cannot take responsibility for anything, dude. Laura just diagnosed and dedicated a whole life to Brittany's child. She just doesn't care. She loves this shit. Yeah, she does. She absolutely does.
And I fucking had no way to pay my bills. I had no way to fucking to put food on the table. I was YouTube full time, but I still needed more money every month.
I was YouTube more. Oh my god, dude. This is really hard to listen to, dude.
Needed to pay for shit.
Oh, and I don't know. Get a fucking job? I don't know, Laura. Like, really, if you were that hard up and desperate for money, like you're trying to play it out here that you are, you would think that, like, somebody who's in that situation, such a dire situation that they don't know how they're going to pay their bills, you would think that they would, like, say, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck YouTube. Let me go get a job. No. She's like, I'm going to start a candle company. I'm going to take a risk at one of the most trying times in my life and start a business, right? Start an online business. That's not how it works, Laura. I mean, you must think we're all fucking stupid. Clearly, you had some money saved up somewhere, because most people, when they get fired from the job, that is not the time that they would start a business. If they were in, like, such worry, like, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? They would get a job and maybe start a business on the side first, but starting any business is taking a huge fucking risk. Okay. So, yeah, we're not buying that bullshit story. Try again. I cannot believe this fucking woman. I mean, really. She was trying to start a business because she had to figure out how to pay her bills. No, sweetie. You would go get a job if you're that fucking desperate. Go get a job at McDonald's scrubbing the fucking toilets, dude. Flipping some burgers. If you're that desperate. Go be the greeter at Walmart. That's a perfect fucking position for you. Right? Wow, bro. Wow. Just unbelievable. You obviously weren't that scared and worried about paying your bills, because if you were, you would have just had to go get any job to keep food on your table. Okay? I don't think Laura's ever truly struggled in her life, honestly. I think that Laura has somebody out there, whether it's her mom or her mom's boyfriend or whoever, that helps her out when she's in dire need. Okay? She always has somebody there to pick her up and save her. So, because really, there's no way you started a business and you're like, oh, I need to pay my bills. I was so desperate. You invested thousands of dollars, right? You had thousands of dollars to invest in this business. Because Laura has said she invested over 10,000, whatever. She's thrown out all sorts of figures to invest in this, quote unquote business. But you had to pay your bills. You worried about paying bills? Girl, stop. Just stop. Because it can't be both. It just can't be both. Wow. Oh, happy birthday, KB Bells. Hold on. We have to take a break from this. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, dude. Fuck you all the fucking way, Laura. Stop it. Hold on. KB Bells, happy birthday. Or as Laura likes to say, K Bells. Did I spell this right? I think so. All right. Yay, happy birthday. I hope it's a good one.
Smash my business for years.
Wow, dude.
So I couldn't fucking live. So I couldn't put fucking food on the table. So I couldn't.
Now,
if
please, when I end this, yeah, then she went to go get elective surgery in fucking Mexico, too. That's right. Thank you for pointing that out. She was worried about paying bills, right? Okay, girl. Make sure when you guys are done with this live, go and watch the video I just uploaded, because all of this will be proven false.
It's not fucking real life. I don't know what is.
Laura, nobody from my chat is buying your fucking candles. Let's just be honest, okay? Nobody would buy them, even if they were the best of best candles and they didn't look like total dog shit. Nobody in my chat would be buying your candles ever, anyway.
Calling CPS doesn't stop someone from making money. Calling CPS doesn't fucking.
All right, this is where I started my video, but actually, Laura, it did stop me from making money, because you see, I also make money off this platform for myself, okay? And just like with you, Laura, okay, money helps not just you. I know you don't understand this, but money helps everybody, okay? So we live in a one-income house, okay? My husband pays all the bills and all that shit. So any extra money I get helps my family out. Right? I don't make a great salary on YouTube by any stretch of the imagination, but the little money I do make from this platform, it helps my family out, okay? I could alleviate some of the stress from my husband and the things that he pays for all the time. I pay for my own shit, you know? I can't believe wow. She thinks that it didn't affect my fucking my income. You don't think it affected my income, Laura? I mean, granted, it was my choice to leave YouTube for 4 months, but I missed out on 4 months of, you know, me making money off of YouTube, because I fucking, you know, I left on my own accord, but I wouldn't have left if that didn't happen. It doesn't stop me from making money. It absolutely did stop me from making money, Laura. It absolutely did. And you know what? When I came back after that and I was out of the algorithm and everything, it took a long time. And I don't think I ever like fully caught back up, but like it took a long time for me to get like back into like the groove. So, wow, just wow. Laura's the only one that makes money on this platform and depends on it, right? You know, I depend on it too, Laura. It pays for certain things that I want in my life too. So, wow, just fucking wow, dude. Wow.
Didn't stop her.
What if someone at Emma's husband's job found out and spread rumors due to your call that could have hurt him, all due to your feelings? No, what if thank you for the super chat. Too, by the way. What if this affected my husband's income? Like, my husband has a real fucking job, Laura, like a real job. You know, he has a pension, he has a you know, 401k benefits, all the whole package, okay? This could have affected my family's income. Your call could have affected my family's income. Way more than your stupid shit does. You know, me laughing at your candles to a bunch of people who aren't buying them anyway. I cannot.
From bringing in an income. But you know what does? Bashing my fucking business.
Wow.
Going through my business with a fine-tooth comb, stating what you like about it and what you don't like about it, like it even fucking matters.
I find it weird that this person here, this Amber, always plugs Burgundy Blues channel when Laura starts talking about me. It's very interesting.
Give a fuck what you like about it. But that doesn't stop you from going through every time I upload it, every time I fucking
she was
change
so broke that she took food from her kid's mouth and went to Mexico at the same time. This happened during the time that me and her stopped talking, and went and got her stomach stable, because that was important. Missed her fucking niece's graduation to go do that.
it. Oh, I wonder what Emma's going to say about it. Like, leave me the fuck
Wait,
alone.
Laura, I thought you didn't listen to me.
And this goes on after the CPS call. So all of these people that think she's such a victim, fuck off.
Wow.
Because I'm sorry, but putting food on a table, feeding my children, and trying to ruin that is a hell of a lot more real life than some bullshit CPS call.
Dude, wow. You know why she's saying this? Because the CPS call didn't have the effect that she was intending for it to have on my family. And so since nothing came of it, right? God, Laura, you are so fucking lucky, man, that I'm not a fucking asshole like you. Because seriously, I should have really fucking brought this to my local district attorney's office and let them fucking handle it. I really should have. Because you deserve it. You deserve the penalty, whatever the fuck it is that you would have to pay for doing what you did because it was a fucking crime. It was a crime. And I have so much evidence against you, dude, because I have your stupid ass doing this. Oh my God. Anyway, but you wow. Just wow.
4.5
This is her life, though. Crying to 50 people in her chat, because when I was in her chat last night, there was only 50 people in there, you know, about being a victim. Poor Laura, she was such a victim. Oh my God, somebody was live about my candles. They're taking food out of my kids' mouth. Laura, the government was paying for your kids' food at that time. Okay, we have proof.
years ago. And if you can't understand that and you can't see that, then you're as fucked up as the people you run with, because that is 10 times fucking worse.
I mean, all I could do at this point is just laugh at this human. I don't even know. Subhuman. Sorry. You know, because, like, this is her life, bro. Like, this is all she fucking has, man. And it's just like, you know, your karma just plays out every fucking day, Laura. Honestly. It does. This is like, here we are. What the fuck? You're so triggered over this stupid fucking cat thing. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Just hoping these 50 suckers will fall for this shit, man, because it's all you have. But every failure she's had in life is somebody else's fucking fault. Her job, oh, they were telling me to do things and I didn't listen, but that's not my fault. That's their fault, right? They were telling me to be more empathetic and I didn't do it, but that's their fault somehow. You know, her candle business failing. Laura, that's not my fault. That's their fault. I just look at the shit that you made. Look at what you put out there. And I tried to help you as much as I could, but you know, and I shouldn't help you, because honestly, I saw you making like improvements based on some of the critique I've given you. And I haven't said anything about your candles. I really don't fucking care anymore. But wow, just fucking wow, dude.
And let's not forget, I apologize to this bitch. I fucking apologize.
God, dude, I can't with this.
With full
She's so angry, bro. You would think she was the one that this happened to, with the fucking anger she has.
sincerity. I took full fucking.
Wait, she apologized to her serious jerk, so all is forgiven. Wow, dude.
Accountability on it. And then you have
you had no choice, but okay.
These idiots like Numbnut over there. She never took accountability. Bitch, I most certainly did. But you know what I never got? I never got a fucking apology for trying to take away my income.
What? Laura, I never tried to take away your income, so I'm not apologizing for that at all, dude. I am not apologizing to you for fucking laughing at your fucking horrible candles. Sorry, I'm not. I have a right as a consumer to fucking, you know, say what I want about a fucking product, dude. Nobody was taking away your income because nobody in here was buying them.
I never got a fucking apology for someone bashing my business online every fucking day.
Oh God, dude.
That's my income, you dumb fucking cunt.
Oh my God.
But, oh my God, CPS call is so much worse. No, it's not. It's not at all. So that's what I mean when I hear people talk about going real life and what's real life. Going real life is trying to hurt someone's fucking income. That's going real life. Calling CPS doesn't do that.
I mean, it potentially could, and wow. Just fucking wow, dude.
Making fun of someone on the internet doesn't do that. But bashing someone...
What? Hold on. That didn't make sense.
Someone's fucking income. That's going real life. Calling CPS doesn't do that.
Oh
Making
God.
fun of someone on the internet doesn't do that. But bashing someone's business...
Right, whoever Tia is with the little cat and the tiara, I mean, I applaud you. You triggered the fuck out of this bitch. Damn, smoking.
That you never even fucking had. Now we're talking real life. Now we're talking, you are trying to fuck somebody's life up.
It sounds to me like Laura's candle business is like literally just circling the fucking toilet, like drain right now, whatever you call it. What do they call the hole in the toilet? Is it a drain? Or is it just like toilet hole? I don't know. I don't know what they call it, but it's literally just swirling around like a fucking log of shit, you know, just Sounds like it's not doing good. Sounds like it's not doing good. I can tell it's not doing good because she's constantly, she hasn't been plugging it as much. It sounds like she's kind of given up. And again, I haven't talked about her business, so you can't blame me, dude. You had a, you babysit now. You're a nanny. You're a professional nanny. And again, that's not my fault, Laura. I mean, just look at the shit you fucking make, dude. Look at the fucking shit you make, and then tell me whose fault do you think it is. Really, tell me whose fault you think it is. Think about your marketing strategy, especially when you first got here. And then again, come to me and tell me whose fault you think it is. And by the way, let me just fucking point this out. I was not by any stretch of the imagination the only person that laughed at her fucking candles, dude. She's stuck with a bunch of candle supplies covering her living room now. Yeah, yeah.
That's not talking about
And the link to her Christmas candles is broken too, so that might be why no one is buying. Oh, is it? You should probably fix that, Laura.
On the internet.
Wow.
That's shit that people get sued for. You can't run around bashing someone's business.
If that's the case, why didn't you sue me, dude? Sue me, Laura, for laughing at your candles. Bashing someone's business. No. Going on your website and pointing out that your font is illegible on your AI candles, that's not fucking bashing somebody's business. That's just pointing out the obvious. I mean, come on, Laura, stop. Just stop.
When you've never even fucking had anything from it.
I just found a picture today of candles and wax melts that she has sent me. Okay.
And it's the worst fucking thing you can do. It's why I've never done it. I have never said one fucking bad word about her shit ever.
There's no bad, Laura, please. My shit is far superior to yours. There's nothing bad you could say about it. And even if you did, I wouldn't care because look where it's coming from.
Even though she started a candle business.
I didn't start a candle business at all, but okay.
I laughed about it, but
I laughed about it. I haven't sold a candle and I don't even know how long. I made a couple of rounds of candles and she thinks it's a candle business now. Wow. Go on my website, there's no candles for sale. Like, not even one. I mean, I'm sorry. There's candle holders for sale. So, like, you might get a candle with one of the items that I make for sale, but, like, somebody just bought this beautiful crystal candle that I made. Yes, she bashed Yankee and Bath and Body Works several times. Well, that doesn't matter, right? Because remember when she defamed them and acted like one of them exploded? Oh, fuck. Yeah, she... Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
Even Granny, I heard, started a candle business or is learning how to make candles. If Granny called me and said, I have some questions, I'd be the first fucking one to tell her.
I hate to say this, Laura, but after seeing one of your candles fully engulfed in flames, you are the last person I would call for candle advice, dude. There is a wellspring of information online, to figure out how to make candles the right way, and also how to test them properly. And yeah, you clearly are not doing that. So I would never, ever, ever call you.
How to do it and where to order from. And, it fucking frustrates me where people
Dude, like, she's still mad about this. I haven't sold candles. I'm trying to think of when the last time I made a fucking candle was even. Holy shit. It's been good maybe 5-6 months, more than that, probably.
Just so into
it's such a waste of money, dude, to make them, because like I sold them, but like you just don't make enough of a profit, and for all the fucking testing and shit that you have to go through and all the material that you have to waste, it's just like it's not profitable. I can never imagine sustaining an entire business on that, unless like you dedicate, I don't know. If you have thousands of dollars to waste, then I guess maybe it's like a great business to get into. But like the initial startup to go into like candle making is so expensive, dude. Between getting, different wicks, the scents, different waxes, trying to figure out what works together, all the testing you have to do. It is such an expensive startup that to me, it's not really worth it. Like, I don't know. It's not. You don't make enough of a profit, especially like it would take such a long time for you to get like a really good profit off of that. I don't know. You have to invest so much money into it. So like, to me, it's more of like a side hustle type of thing rather than trying to sustain an entire family of 4 on, this candle business. I mean, give me a break.
God, CPS is the worst thing. No, it's really not. Because I can think of
The
a
testing is the worst because you're wasting wax, you're wasting the fucking really expensive fragrance oil, the wicks. Depending on which type of wicks, I mean, like the wick, they're cheap. That's probably the cheapest part is the wicks, but some of them can get pricey. But again, you're literally burning money. Like you're literally just burning your money away every time you make a fucking test candle, and it sucks. It sucks. Yes, they're very
lot of
expensive.
things that are a lot fucking worse. And I did
Just think
not
about
do it.
10 pounds of wax, it goes for about like, depending on the type of wax you have, $40 to $50. And yes, you can make like out of 10 pounds, right? You can make a lot of candles out of that, but how much could you really charge for a candle? You know what I'm saying? Like realistically. So, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking waste. Out of that 10 pounds, you're wasting half of it testing. It's just not half of it, but a decent amount of it testing, you know, the fragrance. It's fucking just too much money.
But for revenge, I did not do it for anything. I just wanted
Just explained it revenge, and then she's like, I didn't do it for revenge.
her to stop. I just wanted daily fucking insults to stop.
Daily insults. I was never live daily, Laura. Shut up.
I wanted the bashing.
This is what full accountability. Wait a second. Hold on.
I just wanted the daily fucking insults to stop. I wanted the bashing and the defamation to
There
stop.
was no defamation ever. Ever.
And if that makes me such a horrible fucking person, and I'll own it. But
Wow, dude.
I wrote her, I apologized to her when it all came out years later.
No.
And
she apologized 2 days. The initial live she did was completely, I mean, she didn't show one bit of fucking remorse, okay? And then she sent me a letter when she realized, you know, people were leaving her fucking channel rapidly in droves. Then all of a sudden I got a letter.
I took full accountability.
I never got it. Sorry. What am I saying? I never even got the fucking letter. She wrote some letter to me, right? I never got it. Then she reads it on a live stream, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this never came through my inbox, Laura. So, wow.
So when I hear someone like
No, Laura doesn't understand what defamation is. She has no fucking idea what it is. No clue. None. Zero.
fucking cat asshole put me
Cat asshole.
in the same fucking category
Oh my
and make up
God.
something like, oh, she did it like that girl Laura.
How
who
do
did it
these people like take this seriously?
for
Oh my
revenge?
God.
No, bitch, get your fucking facts straight. Like
Her
literally,
chat has not even like slightly moved.
get your fucking facts straight or keep my goddamn name out of your mouth, because I'm so sick and tired of everybody thinking that she's a victim and that I did this and I did this, you know, just to be
I
a
don't even
bitch.
think people like think of me like that. I think that they're just like, dude, that's just so fucked up to do for somebody like talking shit about you online. Like, it's just not like it's not a normal reaction.
Because I'm so big and bad. No, there is not a person
Yeah, I
out here.
saw that. She's telling people not to help with their Christmas list as they make thousands. Yeah, because, you know, nobody else should ever make more money. Laura's the only one who's allowed to make money here.
That wouldn't have either thought of doing it or did it if given the same fucking position. Period. End of story. But I'm just saying, Fly, like I saw Granny Black bought a candle kit, and that's not really going to go anywhere. But if she needed help, I would help her in a fucking heartbeat. I said the same thing to Alicia. I even said it to MM.
Laura, you never said that to me. When the fuck did we even talk? Like, when we even had a conversation? But, like, I do not need your help, clearly.
You know, I made a lot of fucking mistakes along the way. A lot.
Yeah, we
And
saw those. Oh, what happened? Where'd her voice go? What happened? Oh my God. I can't hear her. Did she, like, mute herself? Or did I mute myself? What the fuck just happened here? No. It's not me. I hit something and now her voice is gone. Maybe that's a good thing. Well, I gotta get off here anyways. I gotta go pick my son up from school. But, like, wow, dude. Wow! Why is it? No, her voice should still be coming out. I don't know why I can't hear it. Wow, dude. Wow. I know, Alicia. I said that before. Like, she was totally, like, saying, oh, your wicks are too long. You need to trim them. And no. Everybody copied her. Meanwhile, like, how many people fucking make candles, Laura? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. The child is the victim. Yeah, like, I don't even think, like, people are like, okay, yeah, you know, I talked shit about her, yeah. But, like, why did my husband and my son have to suffer? Like, she seems to forget that part. I think that's what people are more mad at. Rather than, you know, just me, okay. All right, I gotta end this anyway. I don't know what happened. I lost my sound for some reason, and I can't figure out why. But I do have to go pick my kid up from school. So, dude, go make sure you go back and listen to the. I did an upload earlier, right before I went live. So go check that out. And also check my website out. Just kidding. Um, I mean, wow, dude, wow. I mean, she's giving me way too much credit, but make sure, oh, when you check that video out, by the way, just make sure that you listen closely because in the beginning I play a clip that was literally from the day before this live that she was just ranting and raving about, where she says that nobody had an effect on her business. Like, dude, Lord, you need to get your brain checked, girl. Okay? Okay. Anyway, it was lovely hanging out with all you guys today, as per usual. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. And thank you for the super chats. KB Bells, I hope you have an awesome birthday. Especially this year. You have great reason to celebrate. So enjoy your day. And wow. Just fucking wow. Wow. I'll be back this week. I'll definitely be back this week. But whew, that was a mind fuck right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. I hope everybody has a great rest of their afternoon. I'll talk to you guys soon.